But it's difficult, right, when you don't have nobody to correct
Yes, yes, that's right.
you. This is what typical cards look like. Here's four examples. And when the examiner give you, you pick a card, you have a minute to prepare. So you can see how they all cover the same thing. Like describe a special holiday in your country. You don't have to repeat those things like in order. Like what holiday is it? You're not going to answer one question at a time. Like what holiday is it? Well, it is the holiday of this. How long does it last? Well, it lasts this. These are the suggestions how to you should answer in your you should use in your answer. Like describe a holiday in your country, a special holiday. Well, a special holiday in my country is maybe Christmas time. And you won't go into what holiday is it. You just say it, and it celebrates this. It usually lasts about so many weeks, and these are some of the activities we do. So you make it seem natural and flow. Also, you have these cards when you if you guys chat online a lot, you will ease them into your conversation when you're talking with people. So when you get that card, you have 1 minute to prepare. So mm, some people are so good they can tell like it's just a lie, but I don't recommend that. But I'll tell you why it's good to keep that in mind. So you give them a personal experience in one of these areas. That will help spread out your talking because actually you're supposed to speak at least 1 minute, up to 2 minutes. But it's kind of difficult because I usually we can do it in 20 seconds. So if you had a personal experience like what happened once, it'll help you get over that 1 minute. I think somebody's mic is loud. Maybe Nikki might have to mute your mic.
Yes, hello.
Can you mute your mic? I think we heard some rattling and feedback from your.
Okay, sorry, sorry, sorry.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Now let's see. You want to expand on your ideas and give details in one of these areas. And remember, these are your question words: who, what, why, where. So if they say the special why, let's pick one of the topics. Let's see. Describe a trip you went on. You're gonna expand on the idea once you say, "I went to uh, the capital of my country." You want to expand on it. Say like, "Oh, that the capital is very nice because it has lots of history about my country." You can find out many things before you move on. You give a little expand on that idea. Mm. And use your senses and give it a description. And this is where you're going to show people your vocabulary. Mm. So you went to the capital of, how did it make you feel? You're going to say, oh, I felt a sense of pride knowing this was my capital. And give this, I smelled like the food, all the food smells just like home. It made me so hungry. Mm. Okay, introduction statement. So whatever the topic you have, you got to ease into it smoothly. You can say, what is a special food in your country? You can say, well, there are many special food and delicious foods in my country, but the one I really love is, you can, and what about a special place you've been in your country? Well, we have many special places in my country, but one place is really dear to me. It's this So you give a nice intro that really impressed the evaluators. And also, I'm going to talk about the paraphrase, the item. I'll show you that next. Mm-hmm. Here's some more introductions. It's like describe a special holiday in your country. We have many special holidays here, but the one that's dear to my heart is, you can see how I did it with the first one. And the bottom, you see the last bullet, I was talking about paraphrase, the item used in the question. Okay, you get extra points, and they really like it when you see special holiday. If you change the word that they use in that question in your answer, it shows your vocabulary and how you understand. So let's say you drew this card. Describe a special holiday in your country. When you answer, you're gonna say, "I like to talk about a special event, so your special holiday in Indonesia," and you put your country there. You get that really impressed the evaluators. They say, "Oh, he doesn't have to just repeat what's in the card. He got nice vocabulary." So you can do either way. You can use these example, nice opening, or you can just use "I like to talk about" and change the topic. Describe a trip you went on. Okay, I like to talk about a journey that I went on. Talk about a special person, a person who is special to you. Mm-hmm. I like to talk about someone who's very dear to me. Mm-hmm. And if you mix them both together, you're really good. Mm-hmm. Well, there are many interesting holidays, events in Indonesia or my country. Instead of my country. But you can do it either way, but it's good to practice these. So you just won't get afraid when somebody asks you. They should start coming more naturally. Mm-hmm. And this tip is to expand your ideas in one of these areas, either the what, the who, or why, where, how was it? You're gonna give even more detail and use your senses and describing what is a beautiful place, what is a special place in your country, and to visit and why. You know, so I like to go to this special waterfall because it's so peaceful and it's so awesome. I just feel so relaxed there. And one of these areas, you're going to give details of your experience. So if they say, tell me about a special teacher that you had and why is the person so special? And you pick the teacher, and you say why. Oh, he was so honest and kind and treated us so nice. Like once I lost my homework, you're gonna give a story of what happened. One time I lost my homework, and I was so sad. I searched everywhere for it, but he knew I was a good student, and he gave me an opportunity to bring it in the next day. So that's when you're gonna give an example. And you remember I said earlier, it's okay to lie. I want to explain that. So suppose they ask a question where you have no experience in that area, and they say, "Tell me who is your favorite teacher?" But you have a minute to prepare, and you're thinking, "Man, I didn't like any of my teachers. They were all so mean. Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" So you just think of a nice person you knew from your past, and you just give that person a name, and then you just come up with your story. It's not really a lie. You can say, "Oh, my favorite teacher was Mr. Bob. He was very kind and sweethearted, and he always helped me, paid attention to me." So the card may happen comes up where you really don't have an answer for it because you really didn't like nobody. And so let's say they say, "Mr. Willie, tell me, how was your trip to the moon?" And I was like, "Gosh, I never been to the moon. What is he talking about?" But I'm gonna use this formula. I'm gonna say, "Well, I've been many places, but I have to tell you the truth. The moon, wow, that was an awesome experience. It was awesome. I mean, the flight was so comfortable. Oh, everybody waited on me, gave me all the food I want. I really enjoyed it." So, okay, so that's a summary. I'll give you a summary. Gather your. I didn't tell you about the tenses. Let me tell you. I want you to use your grammar tenses. Okay. Now, using the past, present, and the future. They want to see that you got a little, you're able to do this. It may be difficult if they ask you the question, "Tell me a special place you went." If they ask the question that way, you have to stay in the past tense. "Oh, this one place I went, it was so nice. I really had a good time there. I loved going that place." But you have to mix in a present tense also. So in your introduction, you can say, "There are many special places in my country, but one place," so that you've gotten rid of the present. "There are many special places in my country," then the past. "But one place I visited I really loved was the waterfalls." And you got that's the past. And then it gets towards the end, you have to use the future tense. I wish I hope I can go back there again. I hope one day I will be able to return there. It was so peaceful. I wish everybody had a chance to go there. And they really love, they say, "Oh wow." They can use the past, they can use the present, and they can use the future. So just remember, gather your and organize your ideas. This is when you get that card and you have a minute to prepare. You can just think of these things real quick. Okay, intro statement. What am I going to say to start? And what am I going to expand my idea story?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, back.
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Is the screen? Can you see the screen?
Not
Cause
yet. Not yet.
uh Okay. Everybody see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, okay, okay. So I was saying you can find these cue cards online at a lot of places, and I put a few in there. IELTS Buddy, but you just type top cue cards for part two speaking, and try to record yourself also, and try writing what you wrote down when you after you record. And if you're chatting with the English speaker, you can ask someone to check it. But let's play, okay? Now it's your turn. We're gonna go around. Let everybody look at these items, and everybody pick one. We're gonna go around and let some people try it. You have the three. If you pick those top three, ones, it's gonna be a surprise for you. So hati hati. You can pick any of the ones in the bottom, or either give you guys another minute. You can take notes and write your note what you're gonna say.
Okay, so the time for us to practice, huh?
You're gonna yes, we're gonna go around, let everybody answer one of these topics. Mhm.
Okay.
When just let me know, and if everybody's ready, we're gonna do one at a time. Let's see.
Okay, so everybody over here, you can choose one of the topic, and how many times we have, sir? 2 minutes to take notes. Okay, so uh, pick uh, pick one topic. Pick one topic and take notes. And yeah. Okay, I think Mr. will get a bad signal.
Hi everyone. How to play this challenge? Means how to play?
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Uh, yeah, I just join it, and I have no idea what about it. I just want to learn more English here. So how is just now I was reading that how to play. You need to choose one of the topic and you need to describe it
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's like
So
that.
can I start like describing some the crowded place that I visit ever and some wait let me see. Just now was the experience something could visiting to some places. Can I start with that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Of
okay,
course.
go ahead.
So okay, I would like to share the describe a crowded place that you have visited and the experience you had as a member of a team. So this is my experience for the crowded place is I went to a place for the first time in Singapore. It's called the Paya Lebar. Actually, this place is quite famous along for a domestic helper or for the local itself. This place, I'm really amazed because a thousand of Indonesian workers and Philippines. Actually, it's from different kind of countries gathering together in one place. They're usually doing some money remittance for their country and just for chilling around, meeting some friends, meeting relatives, and just to relax themselves. But this place, I didn't like it because I don't like so much crowded. And what's the second one is described as experience you had as a member of team. What I had here is hiking a member. So it's my first time visiting a Pulau Ubin. It's in Singapore. It's just about 20 minutes take by boat leaving the Tanah Merah ferry terminal. You just take about 20 minutes to reach this island. For
Mm-hmm.
this, I'm not the leader. I just member, but I'm very happy to guide four of them to go this place. Since I'm the beginner for the hikers, they also begin the first time visiting this island. But I'm very happy because once I reach that place, it's really like village. It's like my hometown. I could see the traditional house, the residency. It's really in the traditional, and it looks like what my hometown in Indonesia. The environment and the people, the language was almost similar. Then I could ride a bicycle, although I need to rent it for about $15. But this $15 is quite worth, but because I rent it for the whole day. But unfortunately, I don't have so much time that I have to leave this island too early. But inside was quite thrilling. I hiked the some mountain inside, something like Waka Hill, and then the actually it's quite nice lah. I could not recall all those places clearly. Been so excited. Need to ride up, ride down. Then got a lot of monkey, and I bought some food, but I never known that one of the actually the safety in the National Environment Agency was there and told me, "Did you bring any food?" I said yes. Oh, I suggest you to keep your food inside your bag. Why? Because the monkey will snatch out your food. Then, oh, you're too late to tell me this. Why? I finished all my food because of the monkey took away all my food. I put it in front of my bicycle in front, and suddenly bunch of monkey just stepped on my bicycle and took away all my food. Then what did you left? I left nothing except for water bottle inside my bag. Then, but thank you for reminding me this. No, I am empty-handed. I'm so hungry. But then one of the volunteer, they never mind. Don't be so sad. Let's have food with us. Then for that for that experience, I'm really like thankful for whatever happened. I sit under the shelter. There is one Indian family. They also share food with me. One is wow, so many. I was thinking, wow, so many Angol. I mean, Western people there. They're talking English. Wow, the English is so amazing. How could I speak like that? I was just listening. Until one of the guys say, "Hey, you know how to speak English?" Oh no, I just know a little bit. I just like eardropping. I mean eardropping. I just want to
You
learn and
start,
catch
yeah.
up. I'm so sorry that I am imitating your accent, imitating your language. But to be honest, I really love English, and I would learn would learn more about the English. Oh no, no problem. So we can just share the we said something like the culture. You share about your Indonesian, and I share about our English. Oh, I'm so sad. Then okay. I have no time. Then I got just wrong. My first all singer, right? Then oh, not anymore. That's very amazing.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, that was my experience for visiting a place as a member of team of hiking and the crowded place I visit ever. Thank you everyone and nice to meet you. My name is Paru.
Yeah,
Thank you. Bye bye.
very good. Wow, you could have just done the experience as a team member because you had a nice long story and experience with that one. But your crowded place, you only did for like 20 seconds and then left it. But I liked your experience as a team member. That was very good.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right, who wants to go next?
Okay.
Anna?
Oh, okay. I'll try. So,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
um, I will choose. Okay, at this
Okay, and
time.
after you go next, you're gonna pick the next person after we get through.
Okay, yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, and I will choose describe a time when the internet helped you solve a problem. And yeah, actually, in last year, I had a problem with languages because I really wanted to
Mhm,
learn more languages, and I get trouble to practice and practice more. And then I tried to find a lot of materials, lots of websites to to meet people to practice with.
mhm,
And when it comes to 2019, I think in October, I think. So that I choose to
mhm,
make a study group which name this enjoy reading. And since then we had like 21st meeting until now. And every Saturday, because every Saturday there are a lot of people that really want to join and share their experiences. And yeah, and actually the
okay.
internet helped me a lot to solve the problem, because actually I'm so fascinated to learn more languages, and I want to practice, and I want to like learning cultures, meet people from another cities, another countries, with different backgrounds, of course. So yeah, and now every Saturday we have like regularly meeting to learn more about culture, about anything, about another experience. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and
And sorry.
you're gonna go on to part three. You pick one of those cards on the top. So
Yeah.
this is what part three is. After you give your speech, the examiner comes back on, and he's gonna ask you three more questions. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the internet is important in your country?
Yeah. Of course, it's very important
Hmm.
over here, because especially in this pandemic, in this pandemic, all of school staff, all of work staffs, they mostly use internet
Hmm.
for working, for schooling, for teaching, and something.
Okay. Hmm. Do you think it's different now as far as the internet has changed as opposed to 10 years ago? Uh, is it big changes in how people use the internet? Mhm.
Yeah.
The,
Because 10 years ago, this is not massive like today.
mhm,
10 years
mhm,
ago, maybe the internet just for like to search about
mhm,
the news, or yeah, actually they communicate, but not
mhm,
intensive like today. But today, internet is like the primary needs
mhm,
to
mhm.
to have, because every single
Okay.
day it's like that we communicate through internet, even we learn through internet, and even I meet you through internet.
Okay. And then the third question is, do you think the internet is bad for the kids or is it good for the kids?
mm. Okay, and actually, for kids it depends if they can manage their time, not not to every time every second. I think it will be
Mhm,
very useful for them. So it's like that. If they already have like certain times to use internet, something, it will be great for
mhm,
them. But not every second. They will like using internet very often, because it can what is it? It can make theirs their interaction with neighbors could be more decreased. And I think it's not good. I think it's not good because over here in Indonesia, we have like culture which is according to the home state. We have like what is it? Uh, Not individual culture because it's like over here we have like what is it? What's the name? Um, yeah, we interact with people and we don't live individually.
Mhm. Good. So you'll see on part three, part two, the evaluator doesn't speak. They let you talk straight through for a minute or two. Then part three at the end, he's going to ask you three questions, and you can answer short little answers. So that's good. So she was the first one bold enough to pick those top cars. I don't think. All right, Anna. So you pick someone to go next.
Okay, sir, Ami.
Okay, I will try.
Okay. Which one do you want to
Um,
try?
um, what are what are these credit things that we consider the time? I'm not sure, but can I pick the a book that had a major influence on me?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. So it's actually this is a funny story for me, like a funny influence for myself. And the name of this book is it's a famous book. Its title is The Metamorphosis, and the author is Franz Kafka. So that book was first I read when my teacher or my lecturer assigned it to us, to the student, uh, as one of our reading assignment. And and at first I felt like I didn't like the book really, like the story is not too interesting to me. And I try I managed I tried to finish the book until the last page. And I did some research. I mean, uh, because the book is not in Indonesian language, so I had to find some difficult vocabularies in it. And also, when I was googling something about this book, I had a little bit understood the story, and I saw some illustration of the book. When I saw this, the illustration are so, oh my god, I was so scared looking at those pictures because it's so similar to when I saw those pictures on my screen. My mind just it reminded me to the creature I hate the most. It is a cockroach. So I'm really afraid of cockroach. And then when I saw videos illustration about that book on YouTube, I'm not sure it was that about a video or not. I'm not sure. Was that a GIF or video? So after that, after that, after reading that book, every cockroach that I met, it always reminds me of
Your mind.
yeah, who's this big guy name again? I'm not Gregory or Gregory Samsa. Oh, I'm not sure. I still don't remember. Okay, I don't remember. And then in this book, the the guy turned into a bug, and he
Hmm.
lay. all like he cannot move his body, and he laid like all day in his bed, and he slowly turned into a bug. Come on, and it made me scared. Like when I saw cockroach, and I will think that, oh my god, the cockroach will grow into like as human body, and it's so big. And I do you remember maybe the old man in black? I think the
Yeah,
story
that
of,
movie is.
yeah, the aliens that's and the, because I saw, so I watched the story also. I mean, I watched that movie also. It made
Mm-hmm.
my in my mind, I create this imagination in my mind, and whenever I saw cockroach, uh, when I saw cockroach, I will always right away think about that book, and also that guy.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was really, it's a funny story for me, but it's interesting way of a book can change your imagination of a creature. Okay, that's all.
And the name of that book, is that a German book, German story, but the guy turned into a bug transformation? What's the name
Uh,
of it?
the metamorphosis, but I'm not.
Meta, metamorphosis.
Yeah,
Yes,
metamorphosis.
yes. I haven't finished reading. I can only start, and I say, "What? He's turned into a bug?" And then I always stop.
It's not. Yeah. I cannot. You. I feel. I think I didn't enjoy reading it.
Very good. All right, who would you like to pick next?
Oh, for me. Okay, thank you.
Next person to go.
Next person will. Okay, Eden, please. You will be the next turn. Eden, marry me. Oh, Eden, are you there?
Hello.
Oh, great.
Um. Okay. Um. Do I need to choose in the three boxes, or I can choose in the bulleted?
Anyone,
Yeah,
anyone you want,
either you want.
Okay.
Yeah, only one.
anyone your heart desire, anyone.
Okay. I will choose. Describe a volunteer work experience you have had.
Okay.
So here in the Philippines, we experience typhoon all year round. We have 20 plus typhoons. Actually, letter A to letter Z, we complete the alphabets for the
Wow.
typhoons. Yes. And then, so for the describe a volunteer work experience you have had. When there are typhoons, usually the places got flooded, and I think that was last year in, I'm not sure, November is one of the strongest typhoon. It's named Ulysses, local name of the typhoon here in the Philippines. So
Mhm.
it made the entire province of the northern province of the Philippines flooded, and there is a dam, one of the biggest dam in the Philippines. They opened the gate of the dam, and that made the entire province flooded. So I did a fundraising for for that typhoon, and then uh, we got a lot of money, and then we bought necessary supplies like noodles, water, and other foods, and then we sent it to the province that is most affected. And it's not only on that situation, but I have an uncle that is giving me a funds that I do charitable works every month. Usually I distribute foods to the less fortunate, those who are not those who does not have home, or the ones that are called homeless. Or also I did Christmas party celebration back then when there's no pandemic for the kids that cannot afford to join a Christmas party or events during the Christmas. Plus also my family is we are I think that started 12 years ago when we start to organize an event for the kids every Christmas. We give free food, gifts, and we have activities for them. That is my
Oh, nice.
sharing. Thank you.
Mhm. Nice. Very good. That keeps you busy, right? Ooh.
Yes.
Hmm. Do you organize it also, or you
Yes, I am the one
okay.
who organized those charitable works.
Oh, great. All right. Well, thank you. Now you pick someone to go next.
I think it's my turn to talk.
Okay.
I would pick describe a book that had a major influence on me,
Hmm. Okay.
and I really really love this book, and I recommend this book for you guys. So, okay, the title of the book is Secret, written by Rhonda Byrne. You might know this book, The Secret,
The secret.
Rhonda Byrne.
Hmm.
You know this book?
I uh I think so, but go ahead. And when you tell me, I even know more.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
heard that book.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
phenomenal, I think. The Secret.
it's well, it's really inspiring.
Hmm.
So, how I first heard, okay, actually, I heard this book from my cousin. It was like I was having a big major problem in my life at the time, and it was like it takes my energy, and like I'm a woman, and when I got problem, I'm crying a lot. It's like this
Hmm.
emotion is so crazy, and at that time, even I know that I should rely on my God, but still I need something here. What makes me strong? What makes me like having this ability to handle this problem? And my cousin said, kak, kak means is, kak, you should pick this book. This called Secret. And I forget who is the author, but you should pick this book, search for it, and read by yourself, and just embrace the book, and you will visualize all your emotion, all everything you feel right now from that book. And yes, so the basic thing from this book is the power of mind. So if you want to have something, you are going to work it hard. You are struggling very hard to achieve it, right? So everybody say that, but what is the main purpose of struggling to achieve that? And through this book, there are a lot of people talking. They visualize things they want. So they were in a very like down situation at that time, and they just want, I will be better, I will get up, I will do something. If they just visualize what they think, if just they just focus on that, they will achieve it. So I think secret here is basically the power of mind. If you have this positive mind, everything will come positive. If you have this negative mind, everything you do will become a negative. It's all about that, and just focus on achieving that positive mind. Focus on what you are going to have. Focus on what you are going to achieve. Everything will be fine, and you will get it, because the power of mind will drag the universe to achieve it. That's the basic thing about this book. I really recommend this book for you guys, because everything that happen in life is actually depends on our mind. That's the greatest thing about this book.
Yes, I know that book. Yeah, and you can read it on YouTube. You can find it online and listen to it.
Hmm.
And also, they have movies about it. Also,
Hmm. So
hmm
this book has been translated in many languages,
hmm
and at the time I was desperate and I don't want to think harder, and I just pick Indonesian translation. that
oh,
sucks. That sucks. I should choose an English translation, but at that time I was so like depressed a lot, and okay,
hmm
I
you
read
didn't
that
feel like
again and again. Yeah, I read
good.
that again and again until now. When I think that I need some major influence, positive ones, I just read it again and again. Really. So the
Uh,
power of mind, yeah, power of mind.
yeah, I think it also talks about what you think about, you bring about. So if you think about, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm thinking there's some kind of way these things attract. You won't be able to do it.
So basically, before this book released, everybody talks about power of mind. Everybody talks about you have to focus everything you need. You have to focus everything you want to achieve. But we do not know how. We do not know
Yeah.
how to maintain this power of minds to influence to our life itself. But through this book, we know how. We know how, and we know that this the, we live within this universe. So universe will help you. Universe will move by your mind. So anything in this universe will not help you, and it is matched to my belief. I will not change my destiny if I didn't do anything. If I just stay still, my destiny will not change. My destiny has
Okay.
has struggling.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, your turn. You don't have to be fast
Okay.
like this.
You pick someone to go next.
I don't know. I don't know everyone here, but okay, randomly
Okay.
picking.
Um,
How about randomly picking? Yeah. No offense, please.
yes. hmm
So Alfi Senda. Hello. Or maybe Hanifa.
Okay, okay, it's my turn. I choose
Okay.
the topic. Describe a time when the internet helped you solve a problem.
hmm
Okay, so I could say that the internet has helped us so much these days, right?
hmm
Like we could just type it on Google, and then in one click, everything that you want to see, everything that you want to know will be shown, right? One thing I remember that when my laptop got infected by a virus, the virus infected my laptop so bad. Then and it can be deleted, so I could not use my laptop properly. Like even open a file, it will be closed forcefully by the virus. So I start to think how to stop this. I need to use this laptop, and then I surf the internet. I think it has been 2 days that I still cannot find the solution. And then I start to change the keyword, and finally I found it. I found how to delete it. I even forgot how to delete this virus in case that the virus get infected in my laptop too. I don't know how to do that. And then it's just a simple click. I think it's just there's a shortcut in on the keyboard that it's just like alt plus control plus and then plus in, and then in one click they all get deleted. Oh my god. And on that day, I thank God that God, thank you, you make the internet exist.
Good story here.
Okay.
Good. So you like the internet? It helped you a lot. It saved your life.
Yes, it saved my life so much because it was when I was about to write my thesis. Yeah, so it's very important. My laptop is very important thing in this world
Okay. Good.
at that time, but not right
What
now.
what kind of application you use at the time? Just one click and everything is finished.
Sorry,
What
I don't know.
application?
It's not an application. The virus began when I accidentally download something from the internet, and then it got infected for my laptop. And then to delete it, I don't really remember what kind of application that I use, but it's just a shortcut on the keyboard. But we just go to the laptop, the system, and then deleted it like that.
Oh, good.
You don't remember what is it until now?
No, it's just a kind
Just a miracle.
in a Russian language, so I don't really remember
Wow.
the name.
I do need that kind of system application or whatsoever it calls. But unfortunately, you don't remember what is it.
I will tell you
One
if I
thing.
remember.
It helped me a lot. Sometimes I got the same problem. Sometimes in Russian, okay. You got to
One
put
thing
your
you have to be
yeah.
you have to be careful when you click on something and it says your computer is locked. You must pay us to get your computer unlocked. It's called a ransom virus, where it locks your computer and you can't do nothing, and they want you to pay.
The computer here is like my world. Everything there.
Oh,
Everything is
everything
recorded.
is here.
Guys, come on, guys. We don't have to pick
Oh,
one of you. We just talk.
okay, yeah. Who wants to talk next? Then who hasn't been? Has Farah been? Has Muhammad?
Nikki Kulor, Jojo,
Nikki Kulo.
Nikki Kulor. I call her Jojo. Jojo, talk.
Oh, Juju.
Amy, Amy, Amy A.
Yeah, I did with Akila.
Okay, all right. How about will language lover? Oops.
Oh, that's me. Okay, you want me to go? Oh my God.
Wow, no.
I'll try.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
We don't
I
have to
think
do this
okay,
one
so
by
I
one.
think your turn may be the last one. Okay, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because
But
maybe
it's not my turn yet. Okay.
yeah,
Uh,
maybe after some moment. Um.
we
Okay,
have
Jojo, are you there? But Jojo,
Askia. We have everybody here.
no. Okay,
Ajeng,
Aspa, are you ready?
Amy, Askia,
Aspa, hello.
Fahmi, Era,
Aspa,
Muhammad
are you there?
Alfa, Tito.
Okay. Maybe someone else. I'm coming late because I'm coming late, Anna.
Okay, Tito, Tito Akvisenda.
Vera Basala.
Oh, Vera, Vera, are you ready to try?
Kia.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Please,
Hello.
your turn. Just pick one
Okay, thank
topic.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try to speak. I will describe leisure activity that I do with my family. Okay,
Okay.
in my family we have routine activity every week that we gathering family with my mom, my sister. Yes, my mom, she always, she cook uh, special food every week. Then we eat together and we play game, and I do my weekly routine treatment. My sister, she does massage body massage. I mean, and yeah, it's very enjoy for me. I really enjoy with my family. I like it so much because we have a busy week, busy time from Monday to Saturday. Every day we work from morning to evening, and we just have time for family on Sunday. So yes, I enjoy it so much. And tomorrow, tomorrow I will go to my mom home, and we we will meet with all family there.
Mm.
Yeah, just it. Yeah, I can speak. I can't speak too much.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you.
Very good. So you guys meet every week?
Yes, every week.
Oh, good. And do y'all cook a lot of different types of food?
You can speak everything here. Don't shy. No, really.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I heard someone there. Is that your son or your daughter?
Yeah.
yeah, my daughter.
Oh, your daughter. Say
Hmm.
hi for me. Hi.
Hey, Misha.
Hello. Hi,
Misha.
sweetie. Hi, sweetie.
What is she?
I said maybe she would love to speak in English too.
Yeah.
Ah, so here
She
English
wants
is.
to. She wants to get on. I hear her saying something.
Nisha, hi dear. How are you?
Uh,
Hi,
Oh,
dear.
she's shy when.
Misha,
How old
say
is she?
something.
How old is she?
Yeah, she is 7 years old.
7 years old. Kelas 1 SD ya.
Yeah.
Kamu. Ya.
Mm.
Okay. So here in Indonesia, we'll just an information. When I
Uh
was
huh.
little, English is not our major curriculum here at school,
Misha,
and
jangan ribut deh.
we know English when we are in junior high school.
Junior high. Okay.
Yeah, so primary they don't have English as their major curriculum, and they don't learn English at school.
Okay.
But nowadays, even in kindergarten, student of kindergarten, they they have this English lesson. Even it's only very fundamental material like number, and then
Mm-hmm.
alphabets, and then colors.
Mm-hmm.
English here nowadays in Indonesia is foreign language. Some of the kids here I learned in my neighborhood, they speak English very well. So when I heard that her daughter want to speak something in English, I'm not surprised. She has this ability to speak even only in a little one.
So they're exposed to it at a young age, but maybe don't get a chance to practice a lot with younger other kids. Hmm.
Yes, that's a problem. I
Yeah.
teach English for young generation,
Hmm.
young learners here teaching student of university and how to teach English for young learners or very young learners. It becomes a dilemma for them. It's become a problem because delivering a material is not as easy as we talk, as easy as we write something, but it kind of troublesome for them because they are just small. They're just like
Yeah.
5, 6 to 7 years old, and our language, our mother tongue is so different with English.
Yeah.
For example, in alphabet, we say A, but English say A. We say A, but English say E. So
Yeah.
this is the thing that we have to overcome. And delivering material for young learners has to have this 100% extra patience.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you have kids, you know how it feels too.
That's good. Oh, I saw a picture of her. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Malu, malu, yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Hey,
How are you?
Good
we're
morning.
okay.
We have some
Good.
fun here playing
Better
cards.
than yesterday.
We were just talking about, I don't know if you see the screen. We were just talking, there were just some topics to pick for to talk on a few minutes. Um, can you see the screen? You can pick anything you want to talk about. Describe a leisure activity you do with your family or hobby that you really like.
Can I can I say something outside from
Sure.
what been described on the screen?
What is it?
Yes.
The people falling in
Okay.
love?
I was interested in that last one. Describe a person who has apologized to you. I saw here. I mean, I'm working here in the household, domestic household. I saw
Mhm.
the my words. It's really like to receive. I mean, he's hungry and sorry. So if someone make him mad or made a mistake, he or she must say sorry to him, apologize to him. But when he made a mistake, he has no face to say sorry. It's very difficult for him to apologize. And this kind of person
Oh,
is, for me, is really like a thick face. How to deal with this kind of person is, I guess this kind of person is arrogant. He only expecting people to apologize to them, but he himself, he don't ever to apologize. Not even apologize. Even don't want to admit if he made a mistake. In my opinion, it's normal if a person made a mistake. What is not normal is if you made a mistake, you don't want to admit and you don't want to learn from it. That is really terrible. Such a hooligan. Then how you deal with those kind of person in your life that probably your story would enlighten me or something that I could learn or maybe from for others. Thank you. Everyone might say those experience if you meet such kind of person, a broken person, a hooligan persons, how you gonna deal with? Thank you.
yeah. There's always
Well,
people that feel they're never wrong. They feel like, and they're never going to apologize. And
a
like you
lot of
said,
people do that. Don't
yeah.
worry. A lot of people do that, and I believe in karma. Do you believe in karma?
Yeah, I do.
So, from the book The Secret, Secret talks about karma as well. So just ignore that kind of people. A lot of people will do such thing many times, and somehow someday they will realize, they will get back, they will get, like there is a, what is it, what it calls, you reap when you sow, or you sow when you reap.
Yeah.
Halin in
You,
bahasa.
yeah. You reap when you what you sow.
Yeah, you reap when you sow. So everything you do will come back to you. And these people make a mistake and they never have have an apology. That's fine. Just ignore that person because someday they will get back the same action that he did today. Don't worry about it. Just keep positive thinking and just
Some
move
people,
on.
yeah, some people you don't know their childhood. They could have been beaten, or their parents were so strict and say you better not to make a mistake. So when they grow up, they're like that, and they never show that they make a mistake. When they say,
Sometimes they have a problem with themselves.
yeah,
They can get mingle with people because they actually has a problem with which he has no solution yet. So everybody has a problem, but when he does that, when he knows that it was his mistake, just okay, no problem. All right, keep positive in your mind. That's the very important thing because you will enjoy your life when you do that. Okay, that's my opinion. I do that because I do that, and I met a lot of people do that too to me. But I don't mind. It's his problem if he has say sorry to me. It's okay. No problem. It's all right. No problem. I meet a
you
lot.
find that also in the workplace. Like if you work in an office and you have a coworker that's always making mistakes, and but they say no, I didn't do that, but you can see that they made a mistake. And do you go to over them to the boss, or how do you deal with that? Do you it gets a problem sometimes?
Yeah. The more we think that this guy or this will never ask an apology, even he just made mistake, you will suffer yourself. Don't ever think about it. Just move on. You have work to do, right? You have problem to solve. That's the important thing. That's what I do every day in my workplace, in my family, everywhere. I keep my mind positive. If he done that, okay, fine. That's your problem, not mine. Simple. All right, guys.
Okay, thank you very
I have
much.
another question.
I think
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
can
Go
we
ahead.
can we can we go to the next session, sir? Maybe there are
Sure,
still
sure.
Mm,
some people who want to try this because today
oh,
we are
somebody.
we are talking about IELTS. So in IELTS speaking test, you will see like cue cards. So the cue card is like this, and you can choose the one one topic, and you can maybe 2 minutes to talk about this. Okay, anyone wanna try?
I'm sorry, Anna. I think Mr. Will Language wants to ask a question.
Mm, who, Mohammed? Mm, is Mohammed? Mm, Hero. Who was talking?
Yes. Oh,
Oh, Hero.
I can. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
mm. Yes, you can.
I
I think
I can.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mr.
just
oh,
Silent,
just
you
just
now.
want to
just
ask
pick
question,
just pick
Mr.
one
Will.
topic and please go.
Mm. You can't now because of the mask. Mm.
I can don't speak English very well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just listen now. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Okay.
okay, it's
Thank you.
okay. Hello.
I'm from Iran. Uh,
Oh, Iran. Oh yeah,
You know,
yes,
that's
yes,
great.
you
yes,
Persia? Mm.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
Persia.
he speaks Farsi Persian.
No, Farsi. Okay.
Okay, fast.
Chitori, Chitori.
Chitori.
Yes, very good, very good.
Okay.
Can
Kaboom, kaboom.
can you speak Persian?
Mm.
A little.
Only Chitori.
Little.
No more.
Yeah, a little.
Okay. أحسنت أحسنت.
Mm.
Khalid
Kahash.
Chetore, how are you?
Yeah, kaboom, kaboom.
خدا رو شکر الحمدلله.
Yeah,
Ah,
kaboom.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, is there
Mohammed?
still anyone want to try? If not, maybe the session will be
Can I try?
okay. So
Oh,
Aju,
somebody else?
Yeah.
I
So
did. Okay.
I think I'm going to try with the famous business person that I admire.
Okay.
So actually this famous business person is I don't know him in a real life, but like couple weeks ago I guess I joined a clubhouse and then he was the speaker of this room and then he talked about a lot of things. So this person is the one who owned Tokopedia. It is one of the biggest e-commerce in Indonesia. And because of that, he is very famous and well known because he have a lot of things going on, and moreover, Tokopedia has been advertising with quite a lot of singers from Korea. Like they make this what is it relations with them. So and they chose like one of the best K-pop idols to advertise in Indonesia. Um, actually, before I joined with the room, I kind of know him, but not truly admire him because like I don't know him before. But then at that time, I heard a lot of really good words going on from him, and then that makes me thinking, and that inspired me in a way that I kind of realized that what makes different between like ordinary people like me and then a famous person, a businessman like him. For example, he told us that whenever he met with someone new, then he will ask something like this. Um, this is his word actually. Like first, if that person met someone, then he will ask if you can choose one or two words to describe yourself, what would it be? And then he also answered for himself. For him, oh, by the way, his name is William something. I kind of forget. And then
William
he answered
Tanuwijaya.
to himself like, for me, yeah, that's his name. Um, it was perseverance, and I forget the other one. But then perseverance is something that is kind of lost in this young generation, I guess, because like most of us, as like we always talk about patient, like we want to pursue a patient which we barely knew. He also said that before that he was just an ordinary worker, but then he got cut off or something, and then when he tried to apply to another company, then he got rejected, and because of that he holds this kind of revenge to prove that he is better than what people think. And then he met Tokopedia, but it wasn't truly like smooth selling smooth. It was really hard at first, but then because of his perseverance, Tokopedia can grow up to like bigger as now. And I guess that really inspired me, that really makes me motivate me to be a better person, even though I'm quite sure that I can't be a businessman like him, but then I will do my best in my field. That's all.
So, what's the main points or things you learned from him? What was two or three main things that motivate or you learned from him?
Well, he talked about perseverance. It really hit homes, I guess, because I'm quite sure that I think that's one thing that I truly like of the perseverance. And
Mm-hmm.
then the other thing is that he also talk about meeting with people who share the same values to pursue similar goals. That also make me think that like you need to be in an environment that support you, because there are plenty of toxic environment, moreover in a office setting. For example, he also talked about Tokopedia. Sometimes like when they are talking, there are probably a lot of rumors going on, but then they need to stop that kind of toxic things by divide some people so they will not gather together.
Great. Have you applied these to your life? Have you been using these in your life?
Um, yeah, I think I'm on it.
Good. Good job.
Thank you. Well, it's great to have a book that give a special meaning to your life and you can apply it as well. That's really great. Great things. And become like a positive mind person is not that easy because we have to learn and learn. We have to place ourselves and our heart to it. That's really a great struggling then. But that's good. That's great.
So when
Guys,
you guys are learning like a new language or learning something new or trying to achieve something, do you some people you avoid telling, you don't want to tell because you know they're going to bring you down, or do you tell everybody? Which one do you do? Do you keep it secret or do you tell everybody? Or which one do you prefer to do?
since I read this book, it tells me that I got my own goal. Nobody will push me to decide what I'm going to do, right? Because it is my
Mhm.
own will, and if I depend on someone, it's not me.
Mm,
And well, for example, if I want to do this, I have to be focused. When people said
mm,
to me that you can't do that, okay, I will just listen to what they talk. I just say,
yeah.
okay, I can do that. Can you do that? I
Mm,
will ask them that. I will ask them that, and then they will give excuses, a lot of excuses, and keep talking and talking. And I think they just so envy with me. Maybe some of the project I did was success, and I got a great team, and we achieved that. And maybe they can call us stubborn because we never listen to what people said. We believe that this work, we believe that we are going to achieve something, and this is will bring a great effect for the future. I don't know, maybe for our students or maybe for our generation to come. But as long as this is a good thing to do, we will just move on and do it, and we prove it. So we are not just talking, but we give proof, a great proof for them, and they just keep silent and okay. So that's the most important thing. If you think this is good, you never have to listen what people say because they talk. People talks. People talks. Whether we do good, they talk. We do bad, they talk. So they keep talking.
yeah, that's right. It's true.
That's right. People talk. They
Okay.
have mouth, they have brain, they have,
Mm.
and they will talk.
Okay, so I think there's no.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so I think now it's your turn to
Oh,
pick to pick one
I'm sorry,
topic.
Anna. May I
oh, you've got
may I get
Mohammed.
my can I get my turn?
Oh yeah,
Yes, you get your turn.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys, and I'm sorry
Mhm,
for coming late. Okay, so I'd like to talk about how does the internet help me solve many problems.
mhm,
So of course, internet is like it is now already being the primary needs, primary things in our daily life. When every time when we have to solve problem, when we have to know something, we always need internet. For me, for example, I do need internet the most when uh, I'm currently working on my final year project as uh, undergraduate degree student in university. So of course, I always need internet daily, and also I use internet to improve my skill in English when I have to learn English and other language use internet. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
No, very good. Where would you be if there was no internet? How would you feel?
Okay. If of course if I can't even learn any language, any new language. That
We
is
can't
the
imagine if there's no
problem.
internet. Even
Yeah,
the kids, if the kids come to visit your house and they say, what's your password? No, you don't have internet.
yeah, that's it.
Imagine if you are in a house, which one you prefer? You don't have internet connection or you don't have money? Which one you prefer?
That's a very difficult question. For yes, of course, I prefer the availability of internet first because money we can always look for money by job. Internet is the
Okay, yeah,
primary necessity.
good point.
Good, yeah.
Okay, sir. Now it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Real language
Oh,
lover turn.
la, la. Okay. Okay, let me see. I don't like any of those. First,
Do
I
you
would say,
have my
I would
voice?
describe, I would say, describe a special event that I
I'm sorry,
recently
I
attended.
think there
Do
is
you have my voice?
another guy
Okay.
that
Hero, there's a hero.
Oh, Hero,
Do you,
he,
do you,
he,
do you have my voice?
Yes, I do. Yes, there's a
we
hero.
hear you.
Yes. Okay.
Look
Okay.
at your
Uh,
horse.
uh, I okay. I now use the Google Translate.
Okay,
Uh, okay. Uh, for typing too.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Uh, uh, I came across a website last year.
Mm-hmm,
Its site was for tourists.
mm-hmm.
I registered first, but I did not know how to work with it. After a while, I met some tourists in the Telegram. And last year, I invited 6 Jews from different countries to my house. I
Wow.
think you know this site, couch surfing. You know couch surfing.
Oh,
Couch surfing,
Uh,
Couch
yeah,
couch
yes, yeah.
surfing.
surfer.
Couch,
Couch
yes,
Yeah.
couch
surfer.
Mm-hmm.
surfing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have many friends now. I would like to travel to Armenia and Turkey. I also have 2 old friends from Indonesia. Their names are Rini and Diwai. Finish.
Good.
Okay, where are you from? Hero.
Okay.
Oh,
From
Iran. Oh, Hero is the
Iran, yeah.
Iranian guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
is that your real name, Hero?
Yes?
I'm sorry, Hero is your real name.
No, no, no. Hero, yeah, net name. I real name Mojtaba.
I'm sorry.
Mustafa.
Yes,
Mustafa.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
yes, yes, Mojtaba.
Great. Yeah, you can speak English. You're doing okay.
Okay, I'm not. I'm at work now. I'm going
Oh,
home.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Call Hafiz. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
oh wow.
that's your place, or you just
He's
oh
leaving to go home from this place.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm
That's
I'm
how
work
that.
at company tile.
Company tires. Okay.
So there are a lot of tourists there in Iran. Like how many percent? Like 20, 40, or maybe 50% there? International tourists or domestic ones?
I
Hello.
don't think you too
Just
complicated.
it word
Little
to
English,
word.
a little word.
I don't listen. Word to word.
Many,
Okay.
many people visit. Many people visit
Terima
your
kasih,
country.
Will.
Yes, yes, yes. But Indonesia little
Only a few
or
Indonesian.
not visit. I invited you to travel to Iran.
Hmm.
Okay.
When
Uh,
we have a lot of cash, we will go there.
Oh, where do you live in
cash?
Iran, Mustafa? Where do you live in Iran?
Yes, yes.
Where do you
Where?
live?
And yes,
Which
yes,
part of
yes.
Iran? Which part of
In which
Iran?
city? In which city? Yes.
Allah takra. Yes, yes. Center Iran. Yes,
What's the name of the city?
yes. نمیشه نوشت.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you live in Tehran or
Tehran is the
Yes.
north part.
Oh,
Is
the name
Lebanon.
is Yost. The name is Yost. So when you say like yes, 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 oh, we thought that it was like yes, yes, but actually
No,
the name
yes,
was
Okay.
Yost.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, no, okay,
Thank you. Hey,
okay. I think there is nobody who
Yeah.
wants to share, sir. So please, your turn.
nobody else?
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
else?
else.
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Okay, your turn,
Jojo
sir.
has to
Okay,
speak. Jojo has to speak.
okay. I
Your
will talk
eye.
about a. I will talk about a special event I attended. So remember, I said you can use your lie or you can have your imagination. My special event was this concert I went to see last year. I went to see Didi Kampat in Semarang, Indonesia. And Didi Kampat is a famous Japanese singer. He sings. He's from Indonesia. He was very popular in Suriname and Indonesia. And I really enjoyed that event because I was able to dance with other people, and fans are called Sopa Ambayar, and we all danced together, and it was very great. I had a lovely time, and one day I wish I could go back and visit again. But Didi Compat has died, but I won't get to see him. But that is the special event. Okay.
Okay, I'm also Sobat Amjar, sir.
All right.
So it means that
Actually, I never.
you also
I
can
have
sing
come
a
to
song
once to
from
the
Didi Kempot, sir.
concert.
We stopped a minute. I don't know which song you got. No.
Citro, it is Citro.
Yes, you guys sing one. I'll join in. So
Please try to sing Sewu Kuto, sir. Sewu Kuto.
say kuto está liwati. Say lati tatakoni. Okay, that's enough. Yes, no
Wow,
more.
that's great.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. What? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Okay, I think we can take a picture, and please could you guys open your camera and we will have a photo session.
Oh, I gotta fix my hair. Ugh.
Okay, please turn on your camera. Oh, Fami, you there? I'm so surprised that you are
Yes,
here. Okay, you're okay?
yes.
Okay.
I'm a little bit sick.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were another Fami. Okay.
No, it's only me, I think.
Oh. Okay, Akila, Jojo, Hanifa, Ajeng, Zakia, Askia, Tito. Could you please turn on your camera, please?
Wait up.
Okay, we are waiting for you.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Akila, Jojo, Ajeng, Askia. Okay, Tito is already. Mbak Jojo?
I'm sorry, Anna. Is the meeting going to over?
It depends. It depends on Mr. Will. But
Why
actually,
do you guys want to talk some more?
yeah. Actually, now we just have a photo session, and if you want to continue our session, yeah, please just go on. Okay.
I can stay on a little while.
Ami, could you please take picture?
Okay, sure.
Uh,
But I cannot see Akila, Ajeng, and Jojo in my screen, and Askia.
Wait, I'm still talking with people here.
Oh, sure, sure. We will show you.
زبان من هم ترجمه.
Oh, how about
خمسه
Jojo?
ترجمه میشه.
Hello, Jojo. Are you there?
Hello, Mbak Jojo, you there?
جوجو جوجو.
Okay, Eden. Okay, just count it down, Ami, and just take the picture. Okay.
Okay, just start. Okay, everybody's ready, and I will count, and then 1, 2. Okay. Three. Okay. Wait a second. I will take. Okay. Okay, we have here Akila. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile, guys. Okay, thank you.
Oh my God, but
Thank
I
you,
have a
everybody.
very chubby cheeks.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for this photo
This
session,
pandemic changed
and
people a lot.
yeah, we are still have time with Mr. Will
And
actually.
I want to ask a question to Mr. Will.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. So, how many languages do you speak?
Say it again.
How many languages do you speak? Sir?
Only a few. Only a few languages. We speak English and Dutch mostly at home here, but my wife speaks Javanese, and I learned Spanish. Was my first language that extra language that I learned was Spanish.
You speak Dutch, so you are Dutch.
No, my wife's from Suriname, and they have to speak.
Oh,
They had to learn Dutch there, but in Suriname, each family speaks their language from where they come from. So you have lots of Indian people there. They still speak Hindi, but they have to speak Dutch. Lots of Chinese and Korean people, they speak their own language. But They have to speak Dutch for business and to live there.
Okay. And you speak Dutch fluently?
Not fluently, just enough so that I can talk with her family
Okay. That's
but
good.
Have you been to Netherlands,
Something
sir?
was it something like
no,
PA Kabare, PA Kabare, Sugeng Enjing, PA Kabare? Was it something like that?
it's Javanese.
Yes. Was it
Yeah.
like
What,
Sugeng
what,
Enjing, PA Kabare,
Good.
Apik Wapik Way?
yeah, apek wae. Yeah, Javanese.
Oh, okay. Because in Japanese we have like degree in talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
don't. They. My wife don't like to speak much of the high halus. They
Okay.
speak
Well, more
more.
English. Okay.
Como Ingel. They speak more
Sa-
kasar.
Sampun dahar apa dereng, Pak? Sampun dahar apa dereng?
Sampun dahar napa dereng?
Sampon. Oh
Panjenengan
wow.
panjenengan sampun dahar napa dereng? Have you have your breakfast yet?
Have you eaten yet?
Have
Tereng.
you have your brekkie yet?
Tereng. Tereng.
Oh, dereng. Oh, dereng. It's night over there. Might be supper.
Mpon
Yeah.
dalu teng
There
mriku.
will.
Teng mriku sampun dalu.
Turu ya. Ngantuk.
Well, speaking
Hari.
Japanese is like speaking three languages actually,
Yeah. So
because there are three degrees of Japanese, three level.
All right. So that's interesting life you have, Will. You got
oh
like multiple languages, and you
yeah.
also one of the polyglot.
No, not
No,
polyglot.
not polyglot.
I no.
No.
Cause I started with my Spanish teacher was a polyglot,
Oh.
and when I first started learning the language, she would be teaching us, and while she's teaching us, she's reading another language. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm reading Italian. I'm reading Arabic while you guys do the homework." He said, "What?"
What is the first? What is the first time? What is the first feeling you got when you master languages? I mean, like you capable in speaking in Spanish and then Suriname and Dutch and
The only
English.
one I'm sort of really good at is the Spanish, and it took so long
Mm.
because I wasted. You find out you waste so much time and doing things the wrong way, so it helps you prepare for to learn another one. But I
Oh.
waste
Yeah,
so
well,
much money. And
some Latinas say if you can't speak Spanish means that you don't know a half of the world. They say that.
either
But
if you can,
now
well,
now I understand what you're saying by that, because every people there in United States or maybe another country, there are a lot of Latinas and Latinos live there, and it's like a
yes,
lot of migrant live there. So maybe that's what you said about if you don't know Spanish means that you don't know half of the world.
yeah. And if you want to learn, it's very easy. You can always find. They're so polite. If you say "teach me," they will tell you phrases and.
Mm.
They will
Y
directly teach you how to say something.
Yeah.
¿Cuántos tiempos has aprendido español, señor?
Sí, yo puedo hablar español un poco.
Oh, bien.
¿Quién eres?
¿Cuántos tiempos has aprendido?
I don't
¿Cómo?
know Spanish.
¿Cuántos
¿Cuántos
tiempos has
tiempos has
aprendido?
aprendido español? ¿Cuántos
Quizás
tiempos?
20 años. Tapi,
Oh, baby.
Ah,
Wow. ¿Y cómo aprendiste español? Y
estudio con amigos y estudié con una maestra de México.
oh,
Y cuando ella se enfermó, no puede mover un mutal del cuerpo, no sé cómo se dice. En inglés es un stroke. Es stroke.
stroke.
Cuando no puede mover, eh, yo ayude a ella con las cosas en la casa, limpia la casa. Y like that, limpia todo. Entonces nosotros miran televisión, telenovelas.
Oh.
Y ella me explicó lo que está pasando. Dice, ok, ¿tú entiendes? I said, no, no entiendo nada. Y ella me explica. She tell me, explain to me what was happening. And I visit her each week to help clean her house. But primero, I went to learn Spanish just to flirt and meet other women. But when the teacher got sick, I ended up going to help her and visit her house. That's how I started.
¿Sabes español o neerlandés más?
¿Cómo?
¿Qué idioma entre neerlandés y español que sabes más?
Okay, hablas
Español.
más, hablas más
Habla más
languages.
español.
Mhm.
Yo hablo más español, puedo leer más y con holandés,
Oh.
Dutch, y yo puedo hablar, but it's difícil para leer. It's difficult to read it. It's just similar to English, and the long words are attached together, two words. I said, oh my God, what are you?
It's very complicated.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
use it to
so
communicate.
as an Indonesian, actually as an Indonesian, I feel ashamed not to understand Dutch. It's very shame to me.
Why?
Because we are the ex-colony of the Netherlands.
Yeah, we've ever been colonized Netherlands for years,
Yeah.
and actually because there was no like a rule to learn about Dutch, so
Yeah.
the last time we
Yeah.
couldn't speak, but actually
Mm.
they the colonial who really learn Indonesian and also Japanese,
Mm.
and even they also can in Aceh
Mhm.
there was a famous Netherlanders named Snok Hurgrunsch. Snok Hurgrunsch, they really want to colonize Aceh, so that um, he um, he he learned Arabic, Aceh, Indonesian, of course, and also he tried to memorize the Quran to
Oh,
just to colonize Aceh, not to
wow.
yes, not to really
Mm.
want to submit to Islam. So that's
Mm.
I think that was their
Good. Wow.
strategy. But yeah,
Mhm.
actually, I admired to him because he could acquire languages so fast.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
And Mohammed, how did you learn Spanish?
About last 1 year.
Oh, wow. Only 1 year? You study so
Okay,
you speak so good.
when the pandemic start, I learned Spanish.
Oh, you were bored, so you said, I'm going to learn Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that because
Just like that.
before I learned Spanish 1 year ago, I have already know how to pronounce words in Spanish, but I have no idea to speak or to write Spanish.
Okay. Oh, okay. But you speak very good. Yeah. So when I try to talk Bahasa Indonesia, sometimes it comes out like Spanish. And my wife, everybody
Yeah.
says, stop. In
Oh
Spanish,
yeah.
we go up and down. Hola, ¿cómo está? And here I speak like Central America. We go up and down. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hay mucho tiempo que no te veo. It's like, but in Indonesia, they say, stop, stop, stop. I tried to talk flat, like,
Mhm.
apa kabar?
Oh yeah.
Bagaimana kabarnya? Is it?
Okay, no intonation, no tone,
Yeah.
okay,
No,
just flat.
if you learn Italian, it is even the tone is even complicated in
Oh,
Italian.
it is? Oh, wow. And Arabic? You speak Arabic too?
Only in the prayer we speak
Only in
Arabic.
a what?
In
Mm.
prayer,
Oh, in
because we are
prayer, but not doing.
Muslim,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we use Arabic
I
as liturgic
it
language.
wasn't. I tried to learn what my neighbors teach me some
Oh,
Arabic, but
and
the
Arabic,
thing with that,
Arabic is more complicated, I think, than Spanish. Because
as long as I don't, yeah,
More complicated.
yeah, more complicated. Different accents,
com- yeah.
different
Here is
dialects.
complicated because we have the different neighbors. Some of Egyptian, they have their own dialect. They have Moroccan, and so if we speak to one, they're gonna say don't. They don't want to speak the what's it, the Fasha, the one
Oh,
that's used for the
Fusha,
Quran.
Fusha Arabic,
Fusha.
Fusha, yeah,
Fusha Arabic.
yeah. Fusha. They say you need to learn a dialect. We don't speak Fusha every day.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Fusha actually just used for news, and
Yeah.
for yeah for academics and something like that. But in daily
Mhm.
life, nope.
Mhm. But they can understand. At lunch, when I at lunchtime, if there's a Egyptian and then the Moroccan in there, if I speak that, they can understand. But then they don't want to. They say we need to switch to. They say it feels strange because that's used for, like you said, the news and for in school and stuff. And what hobbies you guys picked up over the year from the sitting home during the coronavirus? You pick up any new hobbies? Muhammad picked up a whole language. Oh my goodness, he picked up Spanish.
Uh, but actually, I want to learn more languages like
Wow.
this. I want to learn Portuguese, French, German, and Arabic.
Wow, it's amazing.
From languages that very difficult to learn. Only Spanish, the easy one.
Mm. What do you listen to videos like YouTube and
Yes,
online?
I learn from YouTube, from video, from
Mm.
Duolingo, and many more.
Oh, good. Good.
Anyways,
And how do you sir learn Dutch by what way? What
Oh,
way?
you read some Dutch? Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I'm sorry.
Je kan Nederlands praten. Je kan ook Nederlands praten. Je kan praten
Nine,
beetje. Nee.
nine.
Nee, nee. Een
Nine is
klein
German.
beetje. Yeah, that's German. You switch.
Hello, I have a question.
Hello.
yes, sir, Eden.
The
Go ahead.
the Dutch in the Netherlands and the Dutch in Belgium, is it different?
In Belgium, they said it's a little, they can understand each other, but it's just a little accent, a little different. But they speak freely with each other.
Ah, okay. What about
Mhm.
the is it called IELTS exam? What is the percentage? Like, what should be your score so you will pass the IELTS exam?
It depends on the scholarship, and there's a scholarship. Most of them you need at least 6.5, almost 7. But then some schools you need more than 7. But generally you need like a 6 or 6.5.
Ah, okay. And if I'm going to work in an English-speaking country, those countries like Australia, uh, do I need to pass the IELTS exam?
Some of them required when you come to work. They require, depend on the position. Like if you're in a professional position, like doctor, lawyer. Some of them will require you to, and but a lot of people that's in the European countries. For most people coming to America, they like the TOEFL test.
Mm,
That's a little easier, and they learn even more tricks to pass that test. And then when they get here, they still cannot speak English that well, but they can pass the test. And if you get here to go to school, once they see your level, they will give you a tutor and help you because it's a lot of the scholarships, America and Indonesia or other countries, they have a big agreement. If you've done everything to get here, but you still can't speak English, they're gonna help you. They don't want to send you back.
okay. And does it have an expiration date or validity? Like if I pass the IELTS exam, would it be valid only for next 3 months, or is it a lifetime certificate or what?
I think it's lasts for a year or two. I'm not sure how long that certificate lasts.
Ah, okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I wanna ask, can I?
Yes.
Okay, so have you take IELTS test before or probably like chosen as the examiner?
Have I taken it?
Yeah.
No, I don't have. I've seen some sample ones. I take it, but I don't. Here in America, we don't have to take it if we're already here.
Ah, yeah. So, probably chosen as the examiner?
Choose what as a minor? English.
Yeah, so examiner, like IELTS for the speaking test, there will be an examiner, right? Like the one who give you a score or something like that.
So who will give you the score on the? They record you when you do it. I think 2 or 3 people will listen to your recording, and
Ah,
and they
so
because
I
they're
thought
gonna
like the
check these
different.
points. They're gonna check
So I
those
thought like
points that
the
you want to cover.
yeah, I thought the difference between IELTS and the what is it, TOEFL, IBT is
TOEFL.
that yeah, TOEFL is you yeah they record you when you are speaking, and then while IELTS you will talk face to face with the examiner.
Or
So
people taking IELTS now is because they're using Zoom. Yeah,
oh
you're supposed to
right.
do face to face. So the person will do an interview on Zoom, and part one is the getting to know you. What do you do, and where are you from? And then he eases into part two, and it's recorded on Zoom. But before, like you said, it used to be you travel and you had to get at a desk, and that person say, may I see your passport,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
identification?
yeah.
What's your name?" But I don't know when they would change back because of coronavirus. And
Yeah. Oh yes, they were like actually like I was going to ask you about like because well me as Indonesian English is not my first speaking language, so that like do you have any advice or whatever to prove my scores to yeah to make my scores better perhaps.
well, you can always do the practice. There's lots of sample tests on the internet. Just be careful. They want you to try to pay to get more. So a sample test may be only 2 questions, and it could be 10 questions on the test, and they give you two.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, and some of them you can do a whole practice test, and you have a good idea where you're at. But they won't give you advice on what to study. It just show you what they think your level is, and then send you your score. And then if you want more practice, they want you to pay. I like to try everything I can for free. I don't want to pay.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Like I actually found few like very valuable and cool website, and then like after 1 or 2 trial they asked me to pay more, and then well I stopped right there. So
Yeah, Some people go to like there's a 3 month school and courses where you go once or twice a week. And they give you assignment and teacher evaluate you. And then there's some people that they passed the test. All they did was read a book and talk to people every week, and they were prepared for the test.
Yeah.
But this was like 3 months, or they've been doing it 3 to 6 months. It's not like a crash course of okay, I got the test next month. I'm doing the test, and it's just too stressful, and you're trying to memorize things. If you just make it a routine part of your life, you read the book a little and discuss it with people. You pick up new vocabulary and see how things are done, and try to speak. You'll get prepared naturally.
Yeah. Thank you. I think routine is indeed the key word for that.
Yeah.
For a
hmm
simple one. Thank you.
hmm
And,
I talk.
sir,
hmm
I want to ask you maybe any advice to how can I learn Dutch
Mm.
because I want to
Okay.
learn Dutch
Mm.
and German.
You you want to learn Dutch and German?
Yes.
Well, they're so close, you're gonna get confused learning them at the same time. You can try, but I don't know. Maybe you should try one of those first.
Yes.
And but
So if I want to learn Dutch first, maybe you can give me any advice. How can I learn it?
you seem to learn by ear pretty good. So I'm sure you can find some Dutch people that are visiting Indonesia. You can practice with. You can go to lots of Dutch people trying to learn Indonesian. The problem is when you find someone, there may not be a teacher, so you have to learn techniques how to turn an
The problem.
average person into a teacher. Like these cue cards and stuff. You first, even with the English speaker, don't say, "Can you teach me grammar? Can you teach me this?" Because they're gonna and they're not gonna contact you no more if you say, "Teach me." Because we hated grammar in school, and most people are not teachers. So you just don't use those words. You say, "Hey, can I practice? Or can we? When you have free time, can we talk?" And you can have your list of things you want to learn, your phrases, and you try it on them. You say, "Hey, is this cool?" So they'll correct you and say, "Wait, what are you saying? We say it like this," and you write it down. But you don't let them know that they're teaching you.
And for you yourself, how did you learn Dutch by with your family or
Uh,
how?
Dutch? Which one? Dutch?
How did you learn Dutch language for
My
yourself?
for my wife's family, I would ask. Uh, well, there was a radio in Suriname. I listened to the radio, and I would ask her, "What did he say?" And I would write the phrase down. And my mother-in-law spoke Dutch and Japanese, and I would ask her, what does that mean? Or what did you say?" And I did some phrases. Also did the thing called um, TPR. It's called Total Physical Response. And when you